Hello, my amazing learners, and welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Do you dream of speaking English naturally, but feel like you don't have enough time, or that you need to live in an English-speaking country to truly improve? Perhaps you've tried to study for hours only to feel overwhelmed and discouraged. If any of this sounds like you, then today's episode is exactly what you need. I'm going to share simple, powerful strategies that you can start using today, right from your own home, to integrate English into your daily life. No more feeling shy or stuck. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal a surprising secret that ties all these practices together and will truly transform your English-speaking journey. Let's begin. Many people believe they need to move to London or New York or have a native speaker by their side every day to speak English well. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. You don't need to study for hours every night. What you need are smart, small steps that are easy to repeat, steps that fit perfectly into your busy daily life. These small steps are powerful because they help you feel more comfortable, more natural, and much more confident using English. They transform learning from a chore into a habit. So, let's start with a very powerful technique called shadowing. Maybe you've heard this word before, or maybe it's new to you. Shadowing is one of the very best ways to improve both your speaking and your listening skills at the same time. It's incredibly simple, but don't let that fool you. It's also incredibly effective. Here is how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, just like you're listening to me right now. And then you try to repeat exactly what they say, almost at the same time. You don't stop the audio. You don't try to translate words in your mind. You don't look up words in a dictionary. You just copy the sound, like an echo. Your goal is to match the speaker's speed, their tone, and their rhythm as closely as you can. Let's try it together right now, just to get a feel for it. I'll say a sentence, and then you repeat it after me. I want to speak English fluently. I listen to English every day. Shadowing helps me speak better. Very good. That's it. That's shadowing. At first, it might feel a little strange, and you might not understand every single word you hear. And that's perfectly okay. Remember, shadowing is not about understanding every word perfectly. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get used to how English sounds, how it moves, and how the words feel in your mouth. If you do this often, even for just 5 minutes a day, you will quickly notice that you start to speak faster, more clearly, and much more naturally. It's a small habit, but it brings very big results. It's truly amazing what consistent practice can do. Now, let's talk about the main question that many of my students ask me. Sarah, I want to learn English, but I don't have time. I'm always busy. I feel nervous when I speak. I don't know how to start. And my answer is always the same. You don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to begin. So, I'm going to share with you 5 simple, yet incredibly powerful ways to practice English every single day, right in your real life, wherever you are. These tips are designed for busy learners, just like you. Tip number 1, listen to English every day. This is truly the most important step. If you want to speak better, you absolutely must listen more, every single day. Not just once a week. Not only in your English class, but every day. Listening helps you learn new vocabulary words in context. It helps you hear the natural rhythm and intonation of English. It trains your ears to understand faster, and it helps you get used to how real people speak, not just the English you find in textbooks. So, how can you do this easily? You can listen to podcasts like this one during your commute or while doing chores. You can listen to English music, even if you don't understand all the lyrics. You can watch short videos on YouTube about topics you enjoy. You can even listen to short stories or simplified English news designed for learners. You don't need to understand 100% of it. Just let the sounds wash over you. Even if you only understand 30% or 50%, it's still incredibly useful for your brain. You can listen while you walk, while you clean your house, while you cook dinner, while you exercise, or even while you just rest. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to make a real difference. Make English your constant background music. Tip number 2, shadow what you hear. Now that you're listening, the very next step is to use your voice. Listening is fantastic, but speaking, that's how you truly grow strong and fluent. After you listen to a sentence or a short part of an audio clip, immediately repeat it. Copy the speaker's voice. Try to match their rhythm, their intonation, and their speed. For example, if you hear me say, "I want to get better at English," you repeat, "I want to get better at English." If I say, "I don't understand everything, but I keep going," you repeat, "I don't understand everything, but I keep going." Do this daily. Repeat the same sentences again and again, and you will notice that your speaking becomes much smoother. Your pronunciation will become clearer, and most importantly, you will feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be practiced. Consistency is more important than perfection. Tip number 3. Think in English, one thought at a time. This is one of the biggest changes you can make to speed up your fluency. Start actively thinking in English. At first, this will feel difficult. Your brain will want to translate everything from your native language, but translation takes time, and it slows us down. So, how do we begin thinking directly in English? Start with very short, simple sentences. Say them silently in your mind. When you first wake up, think, "It's morning, I'm still sleepy, I need coffee." When you walk outside, think, "The sky is blue, the air is cold, I see a dog." During your workday, think, "I'm working, I'm tired, I want to go home." These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English words and phrases without any translation delay. Later, try to say these thoughts out loud. Just whisper or speak quietly to yourself. It's like having a daily, gentle conversation with yourself in English. Tip number 4. Read aloud. Train your speaking muscles. Reading silently is certainly good for comprehension, but reading aloud is much, much better for speaking practice. It helps your mouth, your tongue, and your brain all work together to produce English sounds. Choose short, simple texts. Maybe a children's book, an English story for beginners, or even a short dialogue from a video or podcast you enjoy. Read it slowly and clearly at first. Then, read it again a little faster. Then, read it a third time with more expression, imagining you are an actor. This practice significantly helps your pronunciation, builds your fluency, and boosts your confidence. It's like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Tip number 5. Use English in your daily life. Let me tell you something very, very important. If you truly want to speak English well, you should not only study English, you should live with English. What exactly do I mean by that? I mean that English should not just be something you do for 30 minutes on Monday night. It shouldn't only happen in your classroom or in your study book. English should become a natural part of your real everyday life, just like your morning coffee or checking your favorite app. The more you see English, hear English, and actively use English in your life, the more natural and automatic it will become. Now, let me give you some easy, practical ways to do this, even if you feel very busy. First, change your phone settings to English. You probably look at your phone many times a day, perhaps 50 or even 100 times. So, why not use that time to learn? When you change your phone's language to English, you will see common English words every single time you open it. You will naturally learn words like settings, airplane mode, brightness, update, available, delete, or download. You don't need to sit and study these words. You just see them repeatedly, and soon your brain remembers them. It becomes automatic. This is a powerful form of passive learning, and it's incredibly helpful. Second, write a short diary in English every day. You don't have to write long, perfect essays. Just write 3 short, simple sentences about your day. For example, today I went to work. I was very tired. I drank 2 cups of coffee. Or, it rained this morning. I stayed home. I watched an English video. This is fantastic practice for building simple sentence structures and using real vocabulary from your daily life. If you do this every night for just 5 minutes, you will improve more than you think. You can write in a small notebook, use an app on your phone, or even write messages to a friend who is also learning English. Third, record a 1-minute voice message every day. This is one of my absolute favorite tips. At the end of your day, simply open your phone's voice recorder and record yourself speaking. Just talk for 1 minute. Talk about your day, your plans for tomorrow, your feelings, or something new you learned. For example, today was busy. I had a meeting this morning. I made lunch for my family. In the evening, I watched a short English video. It's completely okay if you make mistakes. No one else has to hear it. This is just for you. When you listen to yourself, you learn so much. You hear your pronunciation, you hear your grammar, and you will quickly start to notice your common mistakes, which you can then focus on fixing next time. This practice builds confidence, fluency, and self-awareness like nothing else. Fourth, join an English-speaking group online. You don't need to wait for a classroom to practice speaking with others. You can easily find other English learners online. Join a WhatsApp group, a Telegram channel, or use websites like Tandem or Facebook groups specifically for English learners. You can write short messages, send voice notes, and ask and answer questions. Even just reading what other learners write can be incredibly helpful. This makes English feel alive. It becomes a way to connect with people, not just a school subject. Fifth, watch short videos and repeat the sentences. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts are full of short, simple English videos. You can choose videos about travel, food, daily life, funny clips, or anything that genuinely interests you. Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Then, pause the video and repeat the sentences you hear. Try your best to copy the speaker's voice, the way they speak, their tone, and their speed. Even if the video is only 20 seconds long, that's fantastic practice. It's a fun and easy way to learn how English is really spoken in natural, everyday situations. Okay, Using English in your daily life is not difficult. It doesn't require huge amounts of time. You don't even need a teacher right there with you to do it. And here's the secret I promised earlier. Turn small daily actions into English practice. Instead of saying good morning in your native language, try saying good morning in English. Instead of writing your to-do list in your mother tongue, try writing it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of TV in your own language, watch 5 minutes in English. These tiny, consistent actions build strong habits, and strong habits are what create confident, fluent English speakers. So remember, make English an integral part of your life. Let it be in your phone, your journal, your thoughts, and your voice. Let it become a part of who you are, not just something you study. When you do this, English will not feel like homework. It will feel like something you truly live with. And that, my friends, is when real fluency truly begins. Your challenge for today is to pick just one of these 5 daily tips, maybe changing your phone to English or writing 3 sentences in a diary. Try it for 1 week and share your experience in the comments below. I can't wait to hear about your progress. This is the Wisdom English Podcast. I'm Sarah, and I believe in your ability to become a confident English speaker. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English Podcast channel to watch our next videos.